What's up guys, Safir on Super Saf TV, and this is the brand new Honor Magic VS, the latest foldable from Honor. Big thanks to Honor for getting this to me super early and partnering with me for this video. This is one of my favorite foldable smartphones, and you'll find out shortly why that is. Let's get it unboxed. So inside the box, you're immediately presented with the Honor Magic VS, but as well as that, you get 3 individual boxes. In the first box, there is a SIM card tool as well as a cover for the back. In the second box, there is a USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable. And in the third box, there is a 66-watt Honor supercharged adapter. Let's now get to the device. And here it is. I think the first thing you'll notice is just how compact this is for a foldable. It weighs just 261 grams, making it the lightest foldable in the global market currently. It's also just 12.9 millimeters thin, and it's got a symmetrical design. You can see it curves off a little bit here at the front, and that also is reflected here at the back, making this really comfortable to hold. It's available in 3 colors, a cyan, a black, as well as an orange gold. And we've got this really nice texture at the back, which gives it a bit of grip and also a two-tone finish. You literally cannot get any fingerprints on the back of this. Now, one of the reasons why the Magic VS is so thin is because of this super light gearless hinge. This hinge uses single piece casting processing technology, which drastically reduces the number of components from 92 down to just 46 while maintaining its durability and sturdiness. It's built with aerospace grade materials and is able to withstand over 400,000 folds, which is equivalent to more than 10 years of use with 100 folds per day. This also means that we pretty much don't have a gap in between the device as well. And just to display the gapless design, you can actually put a piece of paper in between the Magic VS and you're not going to be able to pull it out easily. Now, you must have seen other foldables before which do have a visible gap, and that not only makes the device thicker, but also means that you're going to be getting more dust into the main display when you're getting it in and out of your pockets. This is not going to be a problem here on the Honor Magic VS. Now let's take a look at the displays. So the cover display is a 6.45-inch OLED display with up to a 120 Hz refresh rate, up to 1200 nits of peak brightness, and we have small bezels without much of a border, which really maximizes the screen area here. And it's a 21:9 aspect ratio. Now, my favorite thing about this display is that you can use it as a regular smartphone. You're not going to have a compromise. We've seen other displays which are very narrow. So on here, the typing experience is very, very comfortable. And when you want a larger display, you can just fold it open like so. Now, this is a large 7.9-inch OLED display with a 90 Hz refresh rate and 800 nits of peak brightness. And you can see here that you get so much more real estate. If you're going to be watching videos, you're going to be gaming, doing multitasking, you're really going to be able to utilize that extra space that you have on this folding display. Now, we do have 2 front-facing cameras. We've got one here on the folding display and one on the cover display. Both are 16 megapixels. You will be getting the same quality out of both of these, whether you want to just take a quick selfie when the device is closed or whether you want to take video calls when the device is folded open. And we have flagship level cameras on the back. So we have a triple rear-facing camera setup. The primary camera is a 54 megapixel camera. It has the Sony IMX800 sensor. We've got a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, which is going to give you lots of resolution, but this also doubles up as a macro camera, so you'll be able to get high resolution macro images. And then we've got an 8 megapixel telephoto camera, which is going to give you up to 3 times optical zoom, which you can extend with digital zoom. So a full flagship camera experience. And we also have a flagship chipset. This is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 mobile platform. So it's going to be able to handle everything that you throw at it. And you do have either 8 or 12 gigabytes of RAM with either 256 or 512 gigabytes of storage. Now, for the battery, I was actually expecting this to have a smaller battery considering how light this is, but you've actually got a total of 5,000 milliamps. That's a lot larger compared to other foldables. And of course, we do get that 66-watt charger included out of the box, which is going to be able to fill up that 5,000 milliamps very quickly. Now, if we take a look around the device, you'll see that we've got symmetrical stereo speakers, one at the top, one at the bottom. And if you do have this folded open in landscape mode, then these will be on the left and right. And on the side, we have the volume rocker as well as a power button which doubles up as a fingerprint scanner, and you can see how quickly this works. And finally at the bottom there is the USB Type-C port. Now for software, this will be coming with Honor's Magic OS 7 out of the box, which is based on Android 12. For pricing and availability, I don't have that information as yet, but I will be dropping some info down in the description below. And that is the Honor Magic VS. In terms of my opinions, I think this really ticks the boxes for what I need from a foldable. I really like the front cover display. This 21:9 aspect ratio means that I can use this as a regular smartphone on my day-to-day when it is closed. But when I do want to have that more immersive experience with a larger screen, I can just fold it open and take advantage of this 7.9-inch folding display. If you want to find out more about the Honor Magic VS, there is going to be a link down in the description. What do you guys think of this? Drop me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please smash that like button for me. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss future coverage like this. I'll drop some related videos here on the side as well if you want to check them out. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on Super Saf TV, and I'll see you next time.